Well, welcome to another video. I am Debbie. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Today I am working on my massive cross stitch conversion, and I will put the playlist underneath the description in case you would like to see this or you would like more information on a cross stitch conversion and what that looks like. I am and have been working on this one for a long time, needless to say, and I have enjoyed it. I've taken a break from it, which was a needed break, and now I'm trying to figure out where I am. Let's see, this one goes right here or up. I have not worked on this in a long time, so I'm trying to figure out where I stopped, which is not a good idea to stop when you're working on the middle of some squares. How one's gonna go? Okay, right. Okay, so if you're not familiar with what this is, I am using an app called Pattern Keeper. I have the pattern loaded on my app, which is on a tablet, and I am using a pattern instead of a printed canvas. I did have to purchase my own drills, and hopefully I have enough of those. I may have to make another small purchase in case I did not purchase enough. I do have enough on the canvas. You also had to determine what size canvas that you needed. And so I did all of that, and I am at 18.44% and just started on it this year. I kind of work on this in the background. I don't really spend as much time as I should on this, but in November, Kitten is having an event. She is sponsoring an event, and it's going to be on cross stitch conversions. And so I have decided, even as much as I got going on in November, I'm going to go ahead and participate. That will give me a really good reason to work on this. Not that I really need a reason, but it would be, nice to be working with other people that are doing the same type of an event, same type of a canvas. So if you're interested in that, I will put her information under description so you can go and check that out. It starts on November 1st. I am going to be doing this one. I'm not going to start another one because this one is too big, and I don't think I can handle more than one of these going. I do have several work in progress going right now, but none of those are cross stitch conversions. I only have the one cross stitch conversion going. I'm loading up my pen. I thought I had enough in here, but I can see that I didn't. I need to add some more in here. Let's see. I do have to count quite often on this one, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer to do, and that's okay too. I do have several comments that I'm going to go over from prior WIP and chats. That always makes it a little bit easier to do. So I have something to talk about because I'll have my regular WIP and chat on Tuesday, and not much is really going on between now and then. So I think that's what I've been doing, is just reading off some comments and then making additional comments on those. And so that way I don't have to really think about what I'm going to talk about. It makes it easier too, because this takes a little bit longer to think about while I am trying to record, trying to count, make sure that I stay in the right blocks here, and then also trying to figure out what to say. So I think that, for me, it makes it easier. And like I said, it's been a while since I have been working on this one, So it's going to take me a little bit to get used to it again. And this glue dot does not want to play nice today. So what are you guys working on? And have you decided if you're going to do anything for November? There are a lot of events that are coming up. I wanted to participate in November, but do not think that is going to happen just because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do everything. And I really enjoy working on gnomes, but I may just have to put that one off. If you have not heard about Angie and my event that we are hosting in November, it is November and December, and it's going to be on Sparkling Addiction. We do have a Facebook group if you would like to join that. You're not required to join the Facebook group, but if you would like to, then you certainly can. Let's see, where am I? Skip there. Okay, so now over here. And that one is, you can use any canvas. We do not want any kind of horror canvas or anything like that. We want it to be a really happy, fun event. And so to do that, we are requesting, no really scary or gory. Even though it's October or November, a lot of times that crafters still like to work on October events still. So we just ask that it's something that's really happy, and the requirement is to add more sparkle to your canvas than what the canvas comes with. So you can't include the ABs that come with your kit, but you can add ABs to your kit. And so that's what we're looking at. So I think that it'll be easy for anyone to join. There's not that many requirements. We have some really good sponsors, and we're still looking at other sponsors. So that will have more information coming out on that. We are going to have a Google Docs form that we're going to require to be completed. Just makes it easier if we have a Google Doc. And I'm working on that. That should be completed by the end of this weekend. And then Angie is going to be working on an announcement, and then I'll post the announcement as well. But she's going to set the announcement up. So all I have to do is copy her announcement, and then we'll be ready to get started. So it's getting closer. I already know what canvas that I'm going to work on. It does not have to be a new start, and you're not going to have a finish. So that is definitely a plus, especially how we all get so busy around the holidays. It just seems like a really busy time. And even if you don't celebrate the holidays, for me, it just seems that everything starts going faster because it's getting close to the end of the year. We're wrapping everything up for this year, getting ready for next year. And it can just be a really hectic time. But we thought it'd be nice to have an event to where you can just take a little bit of time for yourself and to do something for you that you enjoy. So that's what the plan is. Hopefully you will want to join us. And the kit that I have is a new start. Doesn't have to be, but it's one that I've been wanting to do all year, and I knew last year that I wanted to do it for this year, and I haven't done it yet. And it is more of like a holiday theme, but it's something that I think will be a lot of fun, and definitely one that I've been looking at all year thinking, when am I going to do this? I'm ready to do this, but something has always come up instead. And so I'm going to work on that one. It's also part of my goals for this year. And so I'm going to do that one, and that will be definitely help out with my goals. And I think I will meet all my goals this year except one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to 25 finishes. That is a little aggressive at this point in time to think that I will be able to make it, because I do have a lot of WIPs that I want to work on too, and then with work gets super busy this time of year. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one what's going to happen there. I'm really not sure. Let's see, that one goes here. Not sure about work because we do have graduation coming up. I have to take part in graduation. I have to start preparing for next year's classes, and it just starts to get really, really busy. Usually around the middle of September. So we have already gotten into that busyness mode, and it has just been a little on the crazy side. Trying to see where these two go. I'm confused of where I am. Let's see, 1, 2, look one more time, make sure I don't mess this up. Okay, that goes there, so that's right. This will trying to figure out what I'm doing is going to help me to realize that no, you should not put this up and leave it for this long, and now trying to figure out exactly what goes with where. So it's kind of crazy. So like I said, this may be not the greatest video, the way it's going right now, but I think it'll be okay. This goes here because I don't want to see that right there. Now on this one, that goes there. Okay, now I think I'm back on track, possibly. This is really messing me up with this moving around. Let's see, here we go. Yes, I definitely would not recommend doing it like this, because now I'm trying to figure out exactly where I am, what I need to be doing. That goes right there. Okay. And that goes here. All right, I think I got it now. So we would definitely love for you to join us if you would like to add some bling, some sparkle to your canvases. And that's something that we really do like doing, both of us do. So I think that that's going to be a lot of fun. We have been talking about this for a very long time. And I think that we're really going to enjoy finishing up the year doing another event. No wonder. Let's see. Finishing up another event. It's going to be a lot of fun for us. Definitely looking forward to it. And I thought about getting started a little bit earlier, because once the event starts, I do tend to get busy with the event, don't get to work on my canvases as much. And I thought, well, maybe I'll go ahead and get started. I am going to show you my canvas, unbox it. And I think whenever I unbox it, what I'll do is just go ahead and kit it up at the same time. So just do two things at once. That might be the best way to do it. Let's get it under here. I think it'll be the best way to do this is just to go ahead and to get mine kitted up and then show you what I plan on doing by adding sparkle. I think that will be a lot of fun. And I think I have all of my drills that I need, my special drills. I'm pretty sure that I do. And that way I can at least go ahead and get started with that. So that will be nice. And it's just hard to believe the holidays are already, they're almost here. So once November hits, then we start thinking about decorating. I don't usually decorate for the holiday, for Christmas for us, until after Thanksgiving. But the last few years, we've been getting our tree really late, and we have not been able to enjoy our tree very much because it just dies even before Christmas. But I think part of that is because we get it so late that, you know, whoever we buy it from, they're not taking care of the tree, they're not watering it. And so that kind of, the tree looks good until we get it at home, and then it just dies very quickly. And that's what's happened the last few years. And right at Christmas, we can't even turn our tree on because we're scared that it's going to catch on fire. So I don't want to do that again. I've already told my husband last year, whenever it happened, I said, we need to do something this year, for this year, instead of waiting so late and getting our tree that late. We need to go ahead and decide to get it earlier. And so he agreed. So hopefully that's the case. I would be even fine with an artificial tree, but he doesn't want artificial, so we are going with a live tree like we always do, which is fine, but it would be a lot easier because then I could put it up whenever I wanted to, but that's fine too. There's not very many in, oh, I'm going to have to fill this one up. 498 is almost empty, and I need 1,300 more drills in here. I know I have this color. I just have to fill it. I won't have to fill it this time, but I will fill it next time that I do something, which hopefully I will be able to work on this tomorrow. That's one, that's two. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I have it. It's just taking me a little bit to get used to working on this again. And that's why I decided just to go for 3 squares today, and then I'll go for more. I usually do 6, so I can go for more squares when I am working on this later. I am going to work on this weekend. But I am so close to finishing my kit that I did for the Cheryl Baker event. Very close to finishing that one, and I'm hoping to get that one finished this weekend, or maybe you'll see it. You might see it one more time for my WIP and chat on Tuesday if I don't get it finished this weekend, but it is going to be finished. I'm going to focus on that one before I go to another one that I would like to work on, but I really would like to get that one finished. I do have my Drills and Chills finished, my Halloween cat, that one's done. It was nice to have that one finished. And then I'm going to add another one. I don't know if I'm going to add, I keep saying I'm going to add another one for my evening diamond painting. I like to sit and diamond paint while my family's watching TV or if we're sitting outside, but it has to be a small one. And small, relatively speaking, but it needs to be small enough to where it fits on a lap desk. And Halloween Cat was perfect for that. So now that that one is done, I don't know if I want to do a paint gem mini or if I want to work on another small fall canvas. I have not decided yet. This has so much confetti, it's crazy. This only needed one drill. I took out a bunch of them, but only needed one drill. So now I'm going to the next color to move this over. 720. So it will be interesting to see how many that I can complete by the end of this month. And it'll be nice because I have so many in my work in progress that I really would like to get it finished. Don't know if it's going to happen, but it would be nice to be able to get more finished. I really don't want to start on another one until I get some of my work in progress done. I've never had this many WIPs at one time before, and it's been a little crazy to decide which one to do. I was going to do a full row and go to another one, but as many as I have, it will take way too long to go ahead and do that, because if I do, then I'll never get anything finished. So I may just go ahead and work on just one and get it done and then go to something else. So I don't know yet. It's been fun trying to decide which one to work on. That has not been a problem of having things to do, but I would like to get some of these knocked out of the way before next year. I just hate to start something else. I'm ready to start planning for next year, and I can't really plan until I get some of these out of the way. I don't know why I'm so used to doing a regular canvas that I pour way more than what I need. Move this out of my way. Okay, I think now I am able to find another color and to start working on my comments, questions, comments, concerns. Let me log in. I have my computer handy. Guess I could have had my iPad, but it's just easy to have my computer. I'm going back a couple of weeks here because I haven't done this in so long. So the first one was from Vicky, and Vicky says that she doesn't have a Buc-ee's near them. She just got back from vacation at that time. This video that she went to the Pacific Northwest. She is catching up. She's working on some paint gems, and she's working on the autumn paint gem. And I keep looking at the autumn paint gems, and every day I look because I'm thinking they've got to come back in stock sometime soon. And Paint Gems said last week they were supposed to be in this week, and they weren't in this week. So I've been checking every week and every few days to see if the Paint Gem is going to come in, because I really want the autumn Paint Gem set. I think that it's really, really pretty. And thinking of paint gems, I have an event that I am hosting in February, and I need to start looking at sponsors for that as well. So if you like doing the little paint gem minis, then definitely check this one out too. And you can do any of the paint gem minis. It has to be from Paint Gem Minis though. And I have plenty, not sure what I'm going to work on. I don't know yet which ones, because I have several that I need to choose from and just don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll have to figure that one out soon. But I will start putting that out there probably in December, just to let everyone know about the event. And if any sponsors would like to sponsor, I feel bad about asking because, you know, we had the J-Wall event last year. We're also going to do the J-Wall event again, and that's April and May. So I kind of hate to hit up sponsors again for February and then again in April and May. But it's two different types of events, so I will ask different sponsors. And the paint gems is only for a month, so it's not going to be as large of an event. And also with the paint gems, it's going to be a laid back event. It's not going to be a really high event. It's going to be very laid back, especially with it being, you know, right at the beginning of the year. But I know that a lot of people that I know and some that I have read about on Instagram, they're asking for paint gems for Christmas. And so that might be a great opportunity for some of you to work on your little mini paint gems. And they are a lot of fun to do. And I really haven't even done any this year. I have unboxed, but I have not really done any paint gem minis. So I need to do that. Something else I need to add to my list, and that might be something that I want to do, if possible, that I'll want to do by the end of this year. And then I can do while I'm sitting and watching TV with my family. It's kind of what I'm thinking about. I really want to do the doors edition, and I want to bling it up. So I could even do that in November and December if I wanted to. And that might be a thought too, instead of doing the other canvas. So I'm kind of indecisive right now. I still have a little bit of time. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, Deborah Call says she enjoys all my WIP and chats no matter what I'm doing. So thanks so much, Deborah. And she wanted to know if I was the one that mentioned some of the good Halloween diamond paintings that's coming out from Oraloa. She likes Spirit of Autumn and the one with the ghost on the clothesline. And then she says, hope you have a great week. And I mentioned that there were some coming out with Oraloa, but I don't think that was me with Oraloa, because I do not do sneak peeks for Oraloa. I would love to, but have not been asked. So maybe someday I'll do a sneak peek with Oraloa, but if not, then I am happy with just purchasing Oraloa, because I do like their kits. I do have an Oraloa Halloween that I want to work on, and that may be something that I work on maybe November. But I do have that one that I need to kit up. I do want to work on Oraloa. Next one is user FK9. And so this is from Christy, and she is often a watcher. She enjoys the videos. She did get some painting done. She lives in Hera, Oklahoma. The weather has been really nice and cooling down. Had some severe storms with hail, but no damage. So thank goodness for that. And we have had some bad weather here as well. And we've had a lot of rain here lately. Just this week, just drizzly, just enough to make it miserable. And to me, this isn't really fall. This is more like winter has just hit instead of having fall already. But my husband keeps saying, this is fall. But I am already cold. It's just a dampness in the air. Last night it rained really hard too. And I have not seen any of the colors changing here. We do have a lot of acorns that are falling off of our trees, and they are falling off with a vengeance. They're really loud whenever they hit. And we've had a couple when we were sitting outside that actually hit us. One fell right directly into my wine glass. So that was kind of weird. But we have that every year. You hear them, they fall. We've had them almost hit the dogs and they're not happy. And then you can just hear them hitting on the roof or the side of the house, especially on our chimney. And it makes a really loud thump because of the metal. But other than that, I don't see where we have, our leaves are changing. I don't see any of that yet. It's just starting to get a little bit colder. You can feel it in the air. That definitely change is coming. Let's see, right? Definitely can feel the change in the air, which that's what I always like. I do like when it's crisper in the mornings. It is getting dark earlier, which I don't like that. I do not like the time change, which will be coming shortly. I never have liked the time change. I don't like coming home in the dark. Don't like going to work in the dark. It's just not that much fun to me. Right, there's that one. I'm getting closer to getting these done. Definitely need more practice with this. I would think that I would have still remembered what I'm doing here, but it's hard to keep up with where I am considering that it's been so long. That one goes here. I am liking all these bright colors in this section. There's one section that the colors towards the bottom of each row, the colors are kind of dark. So it's not as much fun to work on. And I'll be getting to that sometime probably over the weekend or early part of the week. I'm getting down into this row now. I still have a lot of, let's see. Right, so now I'm going to change colors and I need to go to another WIP and Chat. And if I'm going to start doing these, I need to just put hearts on any of my contents. Let's see, that was number 77. I need to put hearts underneath my comments on WIP and Chats, because that way I will know if I have or have not mentioned a comment. I don't want to, I really do not want to mess up here and miss somebody. Okay, so now the next one is from Hartana and says, do you have an at home where you are? She says it's cheaper and she gets a lot of decorations, so you may be able to find a tree for a decent price. And I was looking for a Halloween tree. And I don't know why I even wanted a Halloween tree, because honestly, we don't even decorate for Halloween. but I thought a Halloween tree would be kind of cool because I heard people talking about a Halloween tree. So my daughter started looking and she found a tree on Amazon, and I was looking at it and I thought, well, that looks cute enough, and it's not like a spooky tree. It just has lights on it, and then it has little pumpkins and things on there, and the pumpkin is made out of tinsel. So it's, you know, it's cute, it's cheap, but it's not like it's not spooky or anything. The lights are orange and black, so Halloween colors. So I did get a little tree, definitely a cheapo. I do want a really nice pencil-sized tree or a pencil tree for Christmas to put in our dining room. And I thought about that for a long time. I just couldn't really find one that I have wanted. I kind of waited too late. And I don't know if I'll find another one this year either, because I guess I should have already been looking. But pretty soon, Hobby Lobby will have a huge sale on all of their Christmas items. And they've had a sale already. And I went and I looked, but they didn't have hardly anything out yet. They had boxes that they had not unboxed, and it was over where they're going to have all of their Christmas decorations and everything. So I may go back if they have another one and see. But we're hoping to move in the next couple of years. And if we do, I don't know if I'll have room, because we want to downsize. So I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know if I'll have room for another tree. And so I kind of hate to buy one and then I'm not going to be able to use it. So I'm kind of waiting on that too. But if I get a small enough tree, I am going to have a craft area. And I'll be able to put it there. I think that would be really nice, just to have an extra tree, just a little pencil tree that I can do whatever I want to with it. But just, I normally do not decorate for Halloween, but Paige kind of wanted to, and I thought, you know what, why not? She kind of would like to have Halloween, and so I thought, you know, that might be kind of fun for her to do, and I think that's what we're going to do. This one goes here. I purchased a couple of things, you know, nothing scary or anything like that, but I do have some little Scentsy wax pots that I've had for a long time. Got those out. So we've had fun with it. I just don't decorate the yard or anything like that. 919. But my neighbor, well, he's on another street, but you have to pass his house, or their house, I should say, in order to really get out of our subdivision. And they bought this huge skeleton. I've never seen one before. And I was told it was over 12 feet. And I didn't realize the thing lights up. It was really weird. I was going to a doctor's appointment really early. And I just happened to look over, and his whole yard was lit up for Halloween. And it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I guess he leaves it lit up all night. And the skeleton was lit up. And, you know, when I first saw it, I thought, before it was lit up, I thought, well, what is this? It's just kind of a waste to have this thing and in the yard. It's very expensive. It's, you know, it's held up by cables and rope because it's so big. And then I saw it lit up and I thought, I get it now. I see now why this was so popular, because when it's lit up, it looks really cool. I was going to take Paige by there one night and let her see it, because she'll get a kick out of that too. Because she didn't know that it lit up either. And I told her, I said, you're going to have to see this. But you're going to have to get up early, or we're going to have to do it before bedtime. And just sometimes whenever it gets dark, we'll just go out there and we'll have to pass by there and see what it looks like. So she is excited about that. She wants to see the skeleton now. But yeah, I did find my tree. And we do have an at-home here. It's not real close to our house, but it is in like the Atlanta area, so it's not too bad to get to. Let's see, Deborah Allender says, loving my canvas. She's read quite a few of the in-depth books. I love those J.D. Robb books. I have not read any of them, but I have listened to all of them. And I'm on like number 34, I think. And I took a break from the in-depth series this week. I got back onto it, trying to get caught up. And I took a break from the in-depth series and I started listening to Fourth Wing. And I did not realize, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I've had several of my students and several friends to tell me, you need to read Fourth Wing. It is really good. And then I heard that the narration is excellent. So I went ahead, I got it. I didn't have any expectations of this, and I cannot stop listening to it. It is like 18 hours, and I have almost finished it in 3 days, 3 to 4 days. But I do have it on between 1.5 and 2 on the speed, because I can listen to it. I like listening to them when they're going a little bit faster, because if it's at like just normal speed, I get really bored with it and it takes forever, it seems like, to finish. And so that one I think I do have on 1.5 speed. And so I've kind of plowed through it, but I should finish that today. And it is really, really good. So if you like to read or you like to listen to audiobooks, I highly recommend Fourth Wing. There are some sections that is for adult ears only. Just a couple of areas so far. So I definitely have my headphones on when I'm listening to it. But it's, you can skip over that or just ignore it or whatever. So it's really not, it's not horrible. But just to let you know that there are some adult only content in there, but it is really good. I'm enjoying it. Part 2 comes out in November, and I have not pre-ordered it for my library. They haven't had it open yet. I just found out yesterday, but I'm going to check and see if I can get on the waiting list. It's probably already really long by now for the waiting list. And if it is, then I may just have to, I get 3 credits per month through my job with Audible. And so I may just have to use one of those and go ahead and get it, because now I want to know what's going to happen. This glue dot is being forceful. It does not want to let go of my drills. Let's see, one there. And then I've got one over here. Yep, it's not going to let go of my drills, but I really enjoyed it. It's a fantasy. So if you don't like fantasies, if you don't like dragons, then you're probably not going to like this book. But I love to read about dragons. And I thought about, well, I need to diamond paint a dragon while I'm listening to the second part of this, but then not going there because I'm just not going to have time. I don't want to not adding anything else right now, but it would be fun to do a small dragon and then listen to this. But I have plenty of other books and that I can get from the library too that has to do with dragons, and so that will be something that I do definitely for another time. Let's see, Deborah says she needs to figure out where she stopped on the in-depth books, pick up the next books, and she loves Eve Dallas and Rourke. and I do too. So the in-depth books are really good. There's a lot of them, and it's like never ending. When I think I'm getting caught up with that series, then more comes out. So I have got a ways to go before I even get close to being caught up, but that's okay because it gives me more to listen to than if I had to figure out what am I going to listen to, because a lot of times I just don't have any idea what I want to listen to or what I even like listening to. That one goes there. And I used to not like audiobooks, but I only like certain audiobooks, and In Depth was one of them. But I'm getting to where I like it more and more because my reading has really suffered because of diamond painting. And one way to get over that is to listen. Let's see, what else, where am I? I'm at the 3000s now on the colors. 3328. There it is. Okay, the next one is from Sherry Sterner. And Sherry says she works on one dime painting at a time because she likes to work on an easel. So moving the painting would be difficult. And there's times when she has to take her paintings on the whiteboard and clip on a side. And after she finishes a large painting, she likes to do a small one. And then at night, she works on her paint gems while watching TV. And so she says she's retired, so she's fortunate to be able to paint all day, and she enjoys my videos. And thank you very much. And I agree with the smaller ones. That is fun to be able to diamond paint the small ones at night. And so I think that's what I'm going to get back to on the paint gems, is to be able to do that at night. I'll probably do that in February whenever I am doing my event. I'll probably just do my paint gem minis at night, and then that way I'll do my larger ones during the day, or when I get home from work, I'll be able to work on my diamond painting. I will have quite a bit of time in December in between terms where I'm hoping I can get caught up a little bit on some of these WIPs that I have. Just pick one, work on it until I get tired of it, and then work on another one, just to try to get some of these done and out. 3348, write another color. This would go a lot faster if I didn't have just one color laying around. But I am getting closer to finishing these three. So I did pick up after about halfway through this. 3364. I only need 285 left of this color. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have, I think I should have enough. But there's only a handful of this color in there. I should. I thought that I calculated correctly on how many that I needed, and I just spilt all of these. Let me get this cleaned up. I can't go one WIP and chat without spilling or doing something, and of course my hand just barely touched the bottle. That's all it took for the whole thing to tump over. But at least it's on my table, so it's easy to clean up. No big deal. All right, let's see. I'm at 3726, 3750, 52, 72, 37.99. And when I am doing cross stitch conversions, and let me know what you guys do, but because I am using Pattern Keeper, I don't need to keep up with the colors or the symbols. I just keep up with the DMC. So on my bottles, I just have DMC numbers on here. I don't have the symbol. And I just had the DMC in order because that's what I'm looking at. Maybe on my next one, I'll go ahead and put the DMC symbols too. But that would mean I have to create my own labels, which is no big deal. But I think it might be just as easier to do it this way. 3820. I'm a long way off on this from finally getting to a 0 symbol. I don't see that happening for a very long time, but I guess it could. I do have my canvas rolled up, so it is rather large. Let's see. And being in the style that I am, I couldn't have started with something smaller and, you know, worked my way over. No, I had to have a really large one. Which, of course, that's something that I would do. Right, that is that one, and then I've got that one there. Getting closer to having just a couple of colors left over. That's nice. I don't think I've missed them yet. 38, 46, 50. Oh, there it is right there. 38, 52 is almost all the ones that I have left. So perfect timing too on the comments. 38, 52. I'm still behind on comments, but I will get those caught up for next week. Alrighty, definitely getting closer. This is going to be nice that I have all of these. Every once in a while on some of these sections, I will get lucky and I will be able to have multiple colors. And I could on this, if I really wanted to, I probably should. I could multi-place, but I'm afraid I'm going to get confused if I multi-place, so I haven't been doing that. And that one up here. That's there. Okay. That's that. All right, this is good. I've got L's here. But at least I only have one panel that I have to do. Because when I first started doing this, I saw this particular pattern. I love the pattern, but then it was the full pattern and it was going to be 8 panels. And I knew exactly what would happen if I were to do the 8 panels. That I would end up not being able to finish it. And that would not be good. So that did not surprise me when I started looking at it, and I thought I knew exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to start working on this, and I am going to maybe get the first panel done. I'm going to get bored with it. I'm going to have one panel finished, and that's it. So it's not going to look right. And then I started going through and looking, and I found the mini canvas to this. And I did this again. I found the mini canvas to this one, and this is a stitch in time. And when I found the mini, I started looking at it, and I thought, okay, this one's doable. It is large, but it's not 8 panels. I probably could have made this into 3, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it in 1. And that way I don't have to figure out how to put the canvases together, or how to, you know, stop one, start another one. What's that going to look like? And so I just did this as 1. And I still have that one in case I decide that I want to to do it, I can. I don't think I will, but I do still have it. I really don't think I will. Because once I do this one, I think I'll be more than happy with this. And then there's another one that I've already decided I want to work on, but I have a couple from Jaded Gem Shop that I purchased before I got this one. And so I will probably work on those. And those are princess panels. They'll go faster. Probably work on those instead of another Heaven and Earth once I get this one finished. All right. Let's see. I did not mark this one. We mark these, and then I will pretty much be done. I put this in here. I just did not mark it. Okay, so now I am at 18.68. I only put down 206 stitches today so far, but I'm going to go ahead and get these 3 done, work on the end of this row, and I'm going to start going across again. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you are glad to be getting back into my cross stitch conversions. And if you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. I have several different types of content. I have a Disney content coming out next week that I think everyone will enjoy. And also, if you like this video, please click on the like button. That really does help to get my videos out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.